Yeah, y'all can support us with stars, you know what I'm saying? Show us some love. My guy over
Stop unfucking with Columbus.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna get straight. Stop unfucking with Columbus.
Yeah, bring them back. Bring back to support your local artist.
When we trying to step on legends in our motherfucking Columbus. I understand though, only the best gets out of Columbus. So don't look at it as like, oh, they hating us. No, nigga. We just don't like what you put together. Now I'm a hater, because my opinion said I don't like that. You know, a lot of us don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
They need A&Rs.
We gotta climb up.
Columbus is like we fucked up. Like they do need A&Rs, but motherfuckers are standoffish. You know, we seen that shit.
I see the cockiness in it now. You know what I'm saying?
With the cockiness.
The cockiness. I mean, to just hear like somebody's song being played and the whole fucking school know the words to this dude. And this dude is 16 and he only around the corner and shit. You know, not cut his hair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like knows his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like word for word. And then they got the dancers to the. Hold on, y'all made a dance to this dude that he only around the fucking corner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Columbus is supportive way more than it was when we was doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
that's way true.
Your clique over there, you call something else. That means your whole crew don't like us. Because we do the exact same music because y'all feel y'all better. And that was a more competitive language back then.
But as far as hip hop go, that's hip hop though.
It's less competitive now.
It's less competitive because everybody doing the
Because it's
same
about the
shit.
music. You don't hear too much who is
I
better
don't think
than
it's
who.
about the music though. I think because
Like we're the battle.
well, they just rapping.
They doing the same
When it
shit.
comes to rapping, that's what it is. When it comes to MCing, that's something different.
Yeah, that's kind of, you don't hear rappers say that today, we are better rappers than y'all, and we have a rap diss type shit. If I don't like you, it's because something you did around my block and shit. That's why we beefing and shit, because I'm going to beat your ass, and they ain't got nothing to do with who's the better rapper.
Or a lot of the niggas it's become about paper. Niggas trying to show a nigga up that he got some money now too. They got the money and the guns. It ain't even about the bitches.
But it started to take a curve from that, because now in society that's looked at like you clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to what is his name? It's gonna come in with the dreads and shit, Waka Flocka. And he was saying how blinded he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, okay, I got stuff, but I'm still a dumbass motherfucking nigga. Look at all this shit that I got, this Lamborghini right here. He's like, and he heard somebody say something about, you know what I'm saying, clout and having nothing. He said not until he started to learn what LLCs was and how the banks work. He said, I don't even have a bank account and shit. I got money in a drawer right here and here. You know, I got money in dumbass places, no account really and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm living dumb as fuck. He said, fuck this jewelry, fuck this, fuck that car, fuck. He said, fuck a whole lot of shit and put shit into actual businesses and shit.
Smart. I mean, it's bugged out if he wasn't already doing it because he had his mama a smart woman and she been around getting money and doing what she do for a long time from Queens. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you think she would have schooled him because she is manager and shit.
She might have not been.
But she is manager too. You know
Well,
what
I'm just saying she might have not been doing the shit either. You know what I'm saying?
But it's inevitable.
Well,
He might have not seen her do, you know, put the shit in the bag and all that type of shit.
that's true, but I'm saying she's still.
I mean, she appears that she does.
She's an older woman. Miss Deb, that's his mom, so
I'm
I'm sure she ain't just sitting around.
It's an inevitable.
She may used to during the dope boy days when she's running around with niggas.
Right.
But to become a manager and all that, to LLC, you gotta have a business account anyway and all that
But
shit
that's a stage
anyway.
you
So
gotta go. That's a stage you gotta go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you took a broke, poor, nothing ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he got all this talent, and he climbs out of that. Once the money gets there, the first thing he's gonna do is the first thing we would have did. You know, I'm going to buy shit that I have never had, that I've always wanted.
That's true.
You gotta grow out of that stage, and that's what these are. These are kids.
But what I'm saying is with
Making
Waka
kid
Flocka,
this decisions.
with Waka Flocka, he had money for a while. His epiphany wasn't that long ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he started speaking about that wasn't that long ago. It's like he had been getting money, and he grew up having money because she been.
No, the
getting
issue
money.
was
She been getting money. He's not the only person she's managed. Gucci Mane ain't the only people she managed, but through the group of people that she has
Everybody
managed.
did the same thing.
But everybody does do the same thing. But I'm like, for her to be his mom and not show him, my mom would show me. Because that's the type of person she is.
You know
She
what?
always, you know, when she was learning.
You know how much stuff my mom done showed me that when I'm not in her presence, I did the complete.
Here you go.
You did the complete fucking. Look at T.I. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure T.I.'s son seen all his money in the account. I'm pretty sure T.I.'s ain't never seen his dad up a gun on a motherfucker. I'm pretty sure T.I.'s son never physically saw his dad behind bars throughout, you know what I'm saying, his life and shit, you know what I'm saying, or his dad not being there. You know what I'm saying? You was showing a lot of shit, but your heart or who you think you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you're going to do something else that's completely different. My mom showed me a lot of shit that I did complete opposite outside of her being there. I had two personalities and shit.
But I did what you saying. It just was like, when niggas got on, they had, but I did what you saying. Whether they growing up with money or not.
Because if you was that age and somebody just dumped, you know what I'm saying, like $18 million in your lap and you ain't number 17, what you gonna buy?
Yeah, but I'm a little different because I had a daughter already. Bro.
Like
I would have bought all kinds of shit, but I don't know. I think I would be different.
He had to question himself because he said, why do I have this Bentley in the hood? You know what I'm saying? This is just all so that I can pat myself on the back in front of everybody who don't, and I'm a target, and this is going to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They love the image of you. They do not love you because first time you step in that alley, you can get done up for your flash or whatever. He said, because I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And then I was making kid decisions and shit, and I look up and Dick Gregory. That's
he
what
wasn't
he said.
A kid when he got on.
Dick Gregory, he said he was watching Dick Gregory say some shit like, why you got that Cadillac and all that stuff and all that glimmer, and you got it in the hood of eyes of people who can't and probably will never be able to get what you get. You're doing this for what reason? What are you getting out of it? This ain't giving you paid, and ain't giving you nothing. You ain't got no LLC, you ain't got no this, you ain't got no this. All you got is stuff that's gonna go out of style.
He had to learn it.
Yeah. And I'm
gotta learn it.
I'm gonna learn it as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like, even like I was saying, I say, you know, crack cocaine was a gift and a curse. What if everybody back then had the same mindset they got right now? If your 15-year-old personality disappeared and you jumped into your own 15-year-old, I mean, you wouldn't spend that money. You would hold on to that money until you was mature enough to know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? We flashed with that money. A lot of people did a whole bunch of other shit, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, now we're construction workers. Like, we wish we had that money again so we would have opened up businesses with that. Because that's what we would have did if we would have stacked it. Some people did. Some people actually really did that.
Yeah.
We ain't think about laundering. We ain't launder shit. You know, open up a laundromat or something. We didn't do that.
No.
Because we was kids.
That's true. That's true. And a lot of shit, crazy shit happening to kids out here too.
I mean, just in high school, how big was your fat gold chain? I mean, what rent and utilities could that, or college education, could that have purchased for you? But you would rather spend that money on a big dookie gold chain with your Adidas with the no shoes.
I got a scholarship to college because I was dope. And then my chain wasn't that big, but it was
noticeable.
It was big though. I had a bigger chain than everybody in school.
And then you had people with gazelles on. Like, did you really have to pay to do it? Real gazelles? Like, that could have been to your
niggas won't wear
college
gazelles by then though. That's playboy.
Like, we wasted money on shit. We really did.
That was y'all era. When I got there, niggas wasn't on gazelle. It was like Kwame time and Hammer time.
Oh, y'all had that dancing shit right here. Y'all pretty boy ass motherfuckers and shit.
With Champ
I hated Kid and Play. I really did. I hated them. You happy all the goddamn time.
But nigga, on the west side,
I told him that.
But I wrote it
63 episodes ago. I said, the fuck?
Family asked why charges have been dropped against 36-year-old Craig Butler and a murder of 13-year-old SINZAE Reed. Charges were dropped by prosecutors saying that this is normal act of, I can't think of the court because it's medicinal, whatever. They dropped the charges and saying they should be picked up, but they dropped the fucking charges. And this man, he's claiming self-defense.
But they will be picked back up though.
It should get picked back up, but what if a nigga did that? Nigga wouldn't have got out. I don't give a fuck if what charges was dropped. Somebody would pick that up before the nigga get out. But why would they drop the charges? And why would they let that man out? He out of jail like he
because of the stand your ground law.
Okay.
Well, you remember when you caught when people used to catch cases and they used to just get out. When
you get a bail, yeah.
No, they used to let a motherfucker out and
Your future.
give you a future.
Wait on the indictment on a murder charge though.
Wait on the goddamn grand jury to, you know what I'm saying, see the case and indict him.
Civil.
Yeah.
When it a civil court.
Nah, cause it was about money. It was his arraignment, and they dropped the charge.
So with the stand your ground shit going on, you know what I'm saying, and that's what he claiming, then they gotta investigate that shit.
Yeah. So they let him go to build a case.
Yeah.
But it just seemed crazy to me because it just seemed like that's the first time I heard of that. That I've seen it happen.
You gonna hear a lot more.
That's a
Yeah,
law.
I mean, it's not the first time. It was out west. It was a white kid and a black kid, and they're about like 13 and they're fighting. You know what I'm saying? And then the white kid is on the bottom, and he quits. He gives up. So the black kid lets him up, and then the white kid goes all the way home, gets a knife, come back, calls out his name. You know what I'm saying? Guy. You turn around and stab him in his heart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then he was claiming self-defense, but we don't know what happened yet. We don't know what happened yet. And, you know, it's like if me and him break in your house when we got guns and we robbing you, and we beating up on your kids and we pistol whipping them, and you come out and you shoot me twice, you shouldn't have to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up with Bob because you murdered me. You know what I'm saying? You said it was self-defense, and we got to look at, we don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But for me to put you as like, you are a villain and we don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? We're going to let you out. But unfortunately, that same little 13-year-old got out, and I think he was out like 2 weeks, and he killed somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's the
like
danger
the
of
crazy ass white kid. It's like a switch go off on them.
either that or it's in his head that, you know, this hasn't been explained to you yet, little Johnny, 13 years old. So in his mind, you know what I'm saying? I just killed somebody, they let me out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm allowed to kill people. If I feel you fucking with me, I'm gonna kill you. That's what's going on in him. No, it hasn't been explained to you. Which somebody should have explained it to me. Like that's not what's going on. You were going to eventually, you know, when all the facts came out, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be in school and some people gonna tap you on your shoulder, come with us. Huh? Where I'm going? You know what I'm saying? You're going right back in jail. Remember that shit you did, you know what I'm saying? Like 8 months ago? This is what it is now. We got all the facts.
Yeah. Cause to me it's like that was what I was thinking too. I watched it, somebody actually brought it to my attention and was like, asked us to be able to try to help and get the word out about the case. And we didn't get to speak on it last week, but speaking on it this week, more stuff has come out. And then more opinion comes out. And when you think on something for a minute, like, you know, if hearing it coming straight, I was like, God damn it, we need to show these people about this man. This man he done killed the kid, right? But then I was talking to you, like you always do.
He's already in jail though.
Right? But I'm saying he was released.
Yeah, but he's still in jail.
Okay.
You think he can go to the corner store?
You
think, I mean,
but hold on,
take his mailbox.
right. But hold on though. What I was saying, but I don't know though. The motherfucking West Side white boys, the redneck man. I don't know. He might not give a goddamn if a nigga come around here because he gonna shoot the next one.
I mean, that happened right in the hood though.
Yeah. But I'm saying this right there on the other side of the hood, right there is where all the motherfuckers live with their trucks and they guns in their house. Them houses on the other
They look
side.
at him like, God damn, Earl.
Yeah.
Fuck you done did.
Yeah, all the way as you get closer to Klein Road, them houses get.
And they're like, I'm not fucking with Earl. I'm not
They
fucking
get
with
next to the project nice,
They ain't
and then they
fucking
keep
with
going. The motherfuckers get nicer and nicer closer you get to
Hey,
Klein Road.
they ain't fucking with Earl's friends either. His kids either. Don't let that catch around Earl's kids.
He get respect that he probably they like, oh, I ain't fucking with him, just like you said. But
anything can pop off.
and there's Somalians all over there and shit.
Don't bring them.
They are not. Whatever didn't happen, that's a small group of regular niggas over there. It's Somalians and
What's that, Westwood?
Yeah.
No,
It's got a bunch of niggas out there, but what I'm saying is and they're on a march on it, and on all that coming up this weekend. But I'm just saying that the thought of the possibility, because they're not saying what he did.
I mean, that couldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was defending myself. You did a drive-by.
No, he got out the car and got back in the car and left. The eyewitness spoke and gave her not testimony, but spoke and gave her, told the motherfucker that he shot the boy, got back in his truck and banged out. Now, what they didn't talk about what led up to that.
I mean,
but I think
whatever led up to it would be revenge. Unless you're in your window with the window rolled up and you got you a scope and I see the scope and you got a rifle or something aimed at me, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. But like, you know what I'm saying? From what I'm seeing, the windows was down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shot through the window. Like I didn't know this dude was shooting. I'm putting deodorant on in my room and you just shot through my window. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it wasn't like that.
I mean, the only evidence I see is what you see on the news when they show you the window.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They show you the street and all that stuff right there. You know what I'm saying?
But I just think like it's like a lot of shit. Like the nigga 13, and they feel like better and harder action should be taken. And with him saying self-defense, that could be him taking self-defense.
Even if he's
literally, but if there's no self-defense law, even if they didn't turn that over.
Even if he smacked the shit, yeah, it is. Even if he smacked the shit out that white dude and they ran in the house, whatever you do after that, your life ain't in danger, and you shoot through the window, that's still not self-defense. That's revenge.
Right, exactly.
So until more evidence come out, I'm just looking.
And that's basically what I was saying. With the first week, it was like, get this motherfucker.
Well, somebody get me some cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Get your own cigarettes, Dad. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? You a prisoner in your own fucking house. He live right there. That's the dude right there. Your neighbors they don't even want people to know your neighbors, your kids at school. Didn't your daddy kill that black boy?
But now it's more speculation of what could be. So we'll see. We're gonna watch and see what possibly happened. Because I want to know, because the mom is sorry, right away. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't take so long.
Yeah, basically. And it really shouldn't have, because it's more cases. The biggest problem is that they speaking about other shit that's getting more attention than that. But now it's been getting a national, people been looking at it across the nation and trying to push to help it see light. So hopefully.
As soon as they find some concrete, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because my biggest thing is no matter what, he's a 13-year-old. He may have did some shit. If he did do some shit that's like a kid being a kid, or nowadays these kids being more than a kid being a kid, you know what I'm saying? It could have possibly been a teachable moment to show him something, but he killed him.
That still would be revenge.
Yeah.
Definitely revenge.
So if it's revenge on what?
Because you had to be in my face.
Did they find a gun on the 13-year-old?
You know, that's what it is, right? If we find a gun at the window, you know what I'm saying, then okay, we might have a case here. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't find nothing but homework, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I don't care what he did outside. You waited till he went in the house. That's revenge.
So you saying that he caught him slipping?
More than likely. That's so long.
Because revenge is like catching a nigga slipping. Nigga say do something to you, you catch his ass, pop his ass, keep it moving.
Bro, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm on IG, and them little niggas got extendo clips.
Yeah, I know.
They got burners.
And that's what what made me think
Not
different,
bad.
saying what possibly did he
No doubt.
do to him, because
Right.
they will shoot like they on the video game. They think they on the game mentally or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they pulling them straps. They ain't really like looking at it. Well, I ain't gonna say that either, because with low, I just see less emotion in niggas too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I immediately kind of thought that when they showed the first picture of him, and I was like, why you look 8? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, usually when they show them pictures, like, you know, if you dig deep, there's some some dark pictures. Like, why would you put that on Facebook? When we, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and I immediately thought that, you know what I'm saying? Right. Until I started to look at the, you know what I'm saying, the windows and, you know, where the street was, where he was at, you know what I'm saying, the distance from there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's revenge, whatever he did. I don't care if he flipped you off in that window.
Which
They
he
shall find
kicked it with his daughter.
He what?
Kicked it with his daughter.
He was fucking his daughter.
Yeah,
You said he was or what did?
he was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Allegedly.
I didn't hear
No,
that.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm like, it done took a turn for the worse. That motherfucker need to electrocute him. Cause he about to have, is that my baby? Whose baby is this?
That ain't funny.
I'm the pappy.
That's fucked up.
You brought it out?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's fucked up that he shot him. It's fucked up that he
Conspiracy
shot a 13-year-old. That's terrible.
You brought it out.
That's terribly bold.
I see what everybody come on now.
What?
Now I see.
Well, y'all said I went too far. I was too early on the gangster boo last week.
Yeah.
And you just went to ain't that a bitch?
Nah,
Playboy got
I'm
an evil
saying
side.
it was, you know, something seemed
He
like
got
something-
darkness in his.
He might, you know, anything could have happened. But it still don't warrant
Rest
him
in peace.
shooting.
But I hope that they pick up that case, man, because
Terrible.
we need wins. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And we need our own security patrolling the neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
I swear we don't.
Shit.
I seen an episode on some what was it BMF? No, it wasn't BMF. I seen an episode on where they did that. They said we don't want the police.
They
out
used
in
to
the
do
neighborhood.
that. They
said
used
we
to
don't
do
want
it.
no police out here.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all, we don't want. And it was demand for it. You know what I'm saying? So the police was like, all right, we ain't gonna come out there and shit. That means sometimes some ambulance services can't get out there because
Nah.
if it's a gunshot or stabbing or something, ambulance gonna sit there and wait for the police to get there first. Cause they ain't got no weapons and shit. That's why everybody like, we can't so long. We had to wait for the police to get here before I ain't going in there. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden there was a man and he beefed with his bitch and shit. He go to dude right here, come on now, you know we can't do this to each other. Dude pulled a gun out on him and shit. Now what, nigga? What the fuck, nigga?
I'm just saying, we need our own. Like,
And then
when
we-
that type of shit happen, our own need to step up. We need the nigga that pulled the trigger. That's all we need. We
I
need
said
him.
that.
And
I
get
said,
him.
let's
and
do it.
motherfucking-
Everybody can do picket signs and shit, be like turn yourself in and
Yeah.
surround the whole house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
gonna do? Shoot up that air? You gonna
Right.
kill all of us?
Right.
That's
One
how
of them
you do it.
niggas, you get
But
with
we're
COVID
not.
under they strap.
We will never do that because the killer is our uncle. The killer is our brother. The killer is, you know what I'm saying, my brother's best friend. You know, that's why we won't do it. Because we too, you know what I'm saying, emotionally attached to, you know what I'm saying, who our villains are.
Yeah. Yeah.
With emotion comes great sadness.
I'm just saying, we need to take it back to that.
But when
You
we
know, in
but-
Chicago,
They-
one time, motherfucking little kid killed a little girl. And I don't know if he was shooting out or what the fuck was going on, but he accidentally killed a little girl. And them niggas,
police that shit.
police that shit, got the little boy. He was a little boy. He might have been 13 or some shit like that. And
I
that
bet you
nigga
they
came
didn't
up-
respect the family of them people to begin with.
That nigga came up stinking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you didn't respect them to begin. But if, let's say that was King Von. You know what I'm saying? It's like, huh?
He did
You know
come
what
up
I'm saying?
swinging.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about how strong, how the whole neighborhood got together and said, we're going to get him because that ain't nobody but Paul Clark. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nobody. Hey, how many people Paul Clark killed? None. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I'm just regular me. Of course, if I killed the 8-year-old kid, man, he should be a billion people in front of my house.
Yeah.
And y'all know I did it. You know what I'm saying? But if I was King Von, it's like, you go. No, you go. Because King Von got hitters. I got to get to the hitters before I get to him. So that was probably
Same.
like an out the way dude.
But that's a different situation where a lot of neighborhoods do shit like that. They police themselves. Though the police, because they fight against the police, but when it's like
Pick
y'all
and choose.
neighborhood, if something fucked up happened in y'all neighborhood, it ain't like niggas don't do that here like they should.
Yeah.
But it used to be like, it's like that in other cities where nigga killed such and such. We need that nigga, bro.
Yeah, we need.
Bring that nigga to the forefront. And when a nigga do some dumb shit, that's damaged goods anyway. Because if it wasn't in the grace of our situation, our team, and you just did some stupid nigga shit, that's you being stupid.
You gotta be grown and to have done something to a child for somebody in Columbus, Ohio to police that. If you see some grown dude grabbing on an 8-year-old, like, and she's like, get off me, I don't know you, I don't know you. I don't care who you is. A billion people can come out there just to beat the fuck out your ass, then call the police, you know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna do that to the dude that just did the whatever and shit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do that.
I think the little dude in Chicago, he was gang members that folks or some shit that got his ass and handled, you know what I'm saying? So.
Because that was like, if it's tragedy, motherfuckers is gonna ride for tragedy. They're gonna ride for tragedy.
But would they do the same thing if one of they dudes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my brother, it's my brother right here, and you shot and killed somebody.
The gang.
Turn yourself in. No, get off me. Turn yourself in. Like,
the gang is gonna
shut it up? Like, who gonna touch you?
No,
I think it's the circumstances.
It gotta be fair.
The gang is gonna say, the head of the gang, you gotta turn this nigga in.
But is he gonna turn
against his brother? Gonna be like, nah, nigga, that's my brother.
Well, we gonna have problems with you and your brother. You gotta turn him in. You gotta turn yourself into us.
Hey, somebody's a weak link.
You
in
getting
that.
killed.
A lot of people will teach it, preach it, but they ain't gonna teach it, right? They ain't gonna do it.
Yes.
They do it until it's them. Motherfuckers do everything until that shit fall on them. Like, we're like, yeah, La Cosa Nostra. Oh, we live by the gun, die by the gun.
Like the Russian president.
Until the motherfuckers come and get your ass, and then them niggas start singing like bites.
It's like Putin. You know what I'm saying? He's so strongly against gays. Let me find out you gay, Putin.
He probably got
Let me
another thumb
find
right
out
there.
that you got your foot on the mirror
And he
on
gonna
Russia's neck.
get Parkinson's too. Right?
Yeah, it's a lot of people that's like, you shouldn't do that, but they doing exact the same shit.
He's shaking in his he's shaking in his thumb. I like Michael J. Fox.
That was the old laugh and pat. Yes, it is.
I fuck with Michael J. Fox.
I got a taste for some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from my famous kitchen. When they know ingredients miss and miss and miss and miss, and I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha ha. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Yeah.
Our famous kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. Man, it's cold.
Ooh. Yeah.
614-556-2174. Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes we should create our own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors, such as blackberry, plum, strawberry rose, peach, and pomegranate mango. And don't forget lemon haze, berry beautiful, and that blueberry kush. Relax, kick your feet up, and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, Drake Imperial Green. Creme velour, my lord! And also, every Friday and Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., Creme velour DIG free wine tasting every Friday and Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. 901 F. Robinwood, Columbus, Ohio. 43213. Creme velour, my lord.
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped on the strip.